Hello, students. I wanted to discuss the discussion part four, right? Discussion four, and just to clarify certain things. And so let's get started. Okay. So here you have a cell phone plan, and I'm just giving you something similar to what you have. So here you have a $35 per month uh, service for the first 75 minutes, right? And anything after 75 minutes, your plan is going to apply a um, 30 cents per minute. Okay. So, so what do we have so far, right? So let's look at this part right here, the 35 per month for the first 75 minutes. All right. So if we understand what we did about horizontal line, right? So we should understand that for the first 75 minutes, we have a flat fee of $35. That means that number is not going to change for the first 75 minutes. So it's a flat fee. And so if you remember in discussion three, if you have the flat fee, then we have what? A horizontal line, right? So the $35 here is really y equal to 35. But there's a catch here. It's not a flat fee for unlimited use, right? Because basically y equal to 35, that would be unlimited use. We have a restriction, and that restriction is for anything below 75 minutes. And so we need to clarify that. So y equal to 35 if it's $35 if x, we're gonna say that the number of minutes x, right? So I'm gonna put here x is the number of minutes. If x is between 0 and 75 minutes, okay? And we're gonna put the equal sign because it could be 0 minutes or it could be 75 minutes, okay? So that's what I start with. That's the first part. What happens beyond 75 minutes? Well, so what happened after those 75 minutes is that we're going to start charging you 30 cents per minute. So we need to create an equation for that. All right, so let's start with that equation. So basically that second equation, because you have two time frame, right? You have the first time frame which is between 0 and 75, $35 never changes. And then you have the second time frame, which is it started at 35, right? So it started at 35, but now you're starting adding the 30 cents per minute. So I'm going to add 30 cents, 0, 0.30, and then I'm going to multiply by the number of minutes. And since the number of minutes is represented by x, I'm going to put x here. But we also have what? A restriction here, right? Because here x cannot be equal to 0, right? Or anything between 0 and 75. It has to be everything after 75. So I'm going to say x now has to be greater than 75. Okay? So basically my equation, or the representation of a plan A, has two equations, but for different time interval. Okay? So plan A is being represented in two time intervals. Okay. All right. So graphically, what does that mean? All right. So let's. I'm just going to attempt to. Okay. So here, this is my dollar amount, and this is my number of minutes, right? So this is the x-axis. That's the number of minutes, and my y-axis represent the dollar amount. So if this is 35 here, so this is 35, and this is, let's say here is 75 minutes, then I have a flat fee of $35, right? From between 0 and 75, it's a flat fee of $35. And then after 35, then you start adding 80, 90, 100, you plug it into this equation, and then you start having an increase here. Okay? And that's what happens. Okay? So here, $35 from 0 to 75. And then after that, at 80 is 59, at 90, 62, and so on. Okay? So that's it. That's my explanation. So you can pretty much do the same thing in your discussion problem. I hope that was helpful. If you have any question, just email me.